Center rushes 6 high-level multidisciplinary public health teams to 6 states reporting surge in COVID-19 cases, including Manipur. Manipur reports 656 new COVID-19 cases and 13 deaths in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate on July 2nd touches 13.61%. LAITHANGBAM police arrest men who posed as Chief Minister's relative and threatened investigating officer of a drug case. BJP National General Secretary Organization BL Santosh chairs joint meeting of BJP MLAs, ministers and MPs. Chief Minister Nongthombam says BL Santosh's visit is historic. Manipur People's Party President L. Krishnadas seeks public support for strengthening the regional party in bringing back to its early glories. And India logs 46,617 new COVID-19 cases, 59,384 recoveries and 853 deaths in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 97%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm LAITHANGBAM Monika with the latest news updates. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Centre has delegated 6 high-level multidisciplinary public health teams to 6 states reporting surge in COVID-19 cases. The states are Kerala, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Orissa, Chhattisgarh and Manipur. Union Health Ministry today says these teams will assist in COVID-19 control and containment measures. It further said they will gather a first-hand understanding of the challenges and issues being faced by the respective states and strengthen their ongoing activities by removing bottlenecks. 2 high-level team to these states consist of a clinician and a public health expert. The team to Manipur will be led by Dr. L. Swasticharan, Additional DDG and Director EMR. These teams will monitor the overall implementation of COVID-19 management, especially in testing, including surveillance and containment operations, COVID-appropriate behavior and its enforcement, availability of hospital beds, sufficient logistics including ambulances, ventilators, medical oxygen and COVID-19 vaccination progress. They will suggest remedial actions after monitoring situations for the 6 states. Manipur reported 656 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 4,817 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate on July 2nd stands at 13.61%. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release this afternoon, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 70,954, out of which 5,970 are active cases. 13 COVID patients died in the last 24 hours, rising the total to 1,075. On the positive note, 603 people recovered in the last 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 63,809. Manipur's positivity rate stands at 89.93%. All the necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place. LAITHANGBAM police has arrested a man who posed as Chief Minister Nongthombam relative to threaten an investigating officer of a drug case to turn the case in the favor of the accused involved. Arrested man is 27-year-old Namoijam Jemikanta alias Angamba, son of Namoijam Brojen of Kakching Kuno Ningombam Makalekai. Court has sent him into judicial custody for further investigation. As per a report from Imphal East SP N. Hirojit, accused Namoijam Jemikanta threatened the IO of one NDPS case at Irulbung police station to flip the case in the favor of the miscreant involved in the case. Imphal East SP N. Hirojit has warned against such wrongdoings. It may be mentioned that a combined team of Imphal East Narcotics Cell Officer in Charge, personnel of Irulbung Police Station, Porongpat Police Station and YADA volunteers had recently carried out frisking operation near MU Gate in Kanchipur and arrested two miscreants, including one constable driver of Imphal West Narcotics Cell in possession of heroin number 4, following which Irulbung Police Station had registered the case. BJP National General Secretary Organization BL Santosh chaired a joint meeting today attended by Chief Minister Nongthongbam Birain, BJP MLAs, ministers and MPs. The meeting was held at Classic Grande in Chingmeirong. Speaking on the sidelines, Chief Minister Nongthongbam Birain said BL Santosh's state visit is a historic one. He said the BJP leader has met with party MLAs, ministers and supporters upon his arrival and has given valuable suggestions to strengthen the party.
He's arrived and after getting meetings and advice from him, we also came to know and we also have got a chance to learn lots of things. And I hope that it will definitely strengthen the BJP party in Manipur. And mainly we were discussing seriously about relations, cooperation between the party and the government should go to unite the. So we're doing now. But even then, he suggested lots, and he has advised many things to all the caricatures and officials. So I believe that after his visit, the strength of the BJP party in Manipur will go up doubles. He's arrived and after getting.
MPP President L. Krishnadas has sought for public support to strengthen the regional party. He was speaking at the felicitation of intending MPP candidates of Andhra constituency for the upcoming 12th Manipur State Assembly election 2022, Dr. Ningthozam Vidyananda and LAITHANGBAM today. Krishnadas claims that MPP is a regional party committed to bring development in the state. He said that the regional party initiated various welfare activities for Manipur during its regime and assured that the party will continue striving for the welfare of the state. The event was held at the party office near Imphal Polo Ground.
Manipur ki saktang nga ko pamba Manipur ki praja mayam sida ina hangachani modi koi yamda khatani yinsi ho ki ba sarkar kyamong na Manipur sida sason to gi adubo tela ba matamda Manipur da MPP na sahi ani makhai sason to ko matamda ngasi Manipur da kayam develop akun tonum ge bado ngasi ki praja na ngasi ki miro na loina ngasi khangba ngatan samna harabada Manipur ki hoji yalen saru oidiba university kana na todame MPP na senior matamda ikai kumnazaraba alimudin na senior matamda to sita nate hoji miyam gi pungsi taliba Manipur gi ana layengi lotion rimsaina hoji miyam na khangere se matamda da MPP na to madama hoji de koi idam dam seba se koi loina miyam na masi gi wakhalon sangi amuktam MPP na hanak laiba 2022 se da sarkar pailong namna ba kono minasi aduga namso soitro no ke koi namone ba salai adu no koi hoji kendra se masin Langthabal
MLA Karam Shyam has assured of distributing COVID-19 relief items to over 12,000 COVID-hit families of polling station 40 in Langthabal constituency. Speaking to media today, MLA Karam Shyam expressed discontentment that some people are playing opportunistic politics amid the tough times of the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. He claims that as a local MLA, he has been extending necessary help to the people of LAITHANGBAM constituency since April this year. He said that 9 volunteers are working 24-hour shift to assist the inmates of the Community Home Isolation Center of the constituency opened at Standard Roberts School. He also mentioned that relief items were distributed to numerous families of 883 COVID containment zones. MLA Karamsham asserted that his act is genuine, unlike those social workers who do favors for others just to gain mere publicity and political mileage. He also urged the public to get COVID-19 vaccine to ward off the disease. The MLA lauded the youths of the constituency who are carrying out mass awareness on COVID vaccination. He maintains that majority of the people of the constituency have been vaccinated. The MLA further urged the authorities concerned to look over the problems and prospects of opening the Imphal barrage at the earliest.
Mioibagi Punsida, Tabaxi Tawakanda, humanity go with politics Tawdava, COVID politics Tawdava Habakalonsi, Angonda, Madugi Consevama, the Yavani. Ta Ama Gimayada, lockdown Lakraba Matunda, positivity way to a family Mayamse, the Yamna, Tabaxubam Nomamse Tavadaki, Waba Mayamsi, Kalava Matunda, highest level committee, central committee, Nawarab Lorba Matunda, the humanity service that we politically, the Ranti Togum Tote have Wakalonda. Aquina, Landabal Kendra, family listen trying to Gumba, committee get through the ITM Manga, whole Landabal Kendra possessing the family cutting to Yahona Bohonazari, Aduna Masida, at the MLA Guinea, Mana Bole Kodavani, Aduna, Adani, Havagi Wakalon, Tadoga, Tamoi Singna, Kogi volunteers in Honazaraga, Angamba, Matin Karapang, Navatarokota, Landabal Kendra possessing the cooperation PBO.
Wabagai MLA has been accused of releasing only 15,000 rupees out of the 30 lakh rupees granted for COVID-related expenses by the state government to each MLAs of all the assembly constituencies. Volunteer in charge of Community Home Center opened at Wabagai High School in Wabagai constituency, Huidrom Kisorjit, who is also the president of Citizens Association for Rural Development, CARD, a joint body of 12 local clubs of Wabagai, has alleged the same. Kisorjit said that the Community Home Isolation Center at Wabagai High School was opened with the local MLA as the chairman and SDO Kakching as convener in May this year, and they have been volunteering for smooth running of the center since then. He said inmates of the center get meals from their own respective homes, but water and other essential items are being provided by the center. Kisorjit said that many generous people have extended help, but at the moment it is difficult to operate the center smoothly with the meager amount of 15,000 rupees granted by the local MLA. He appealed to the government and the relevant authorities to look into the matter at the earliest. Lilong MLA Y. Antas Khan has declared to vaccinate all the eligible people of Lilong constituency by July 15 to become the first fully COVID vaccinated constituency. He was speaking on the sidelines of inspecting mass COVID vaccination drives at Madrasa Aliyah, the biggest Islamic institution for Muslims in Manipur, and at Lilong Darul Ulum Markaz in Hauraibi today. The MLA asserted that getting vaccinated is the only sure means of protecting oneself from COVID-19 and appealed to everyone to get vaccinated without further delay. Bishnupur MLA Govindas Konthozam has urged the state government to take necessary measures to revamp Bishnupur District Hospital. He was speaking at the launch of mass vaccination campaign at Bishnupur Watch number 7 today. Members of COVID-19 Monitoring Committee and COVID-19 Task Force Bishnupur organized the program. MLA Govindas has appealed to everyone to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The deplorable road from Ramba Lambui village till Lamlang village passing through Tasar village in Ukhrul district has been not repaired yet despite the issuance of work order for the same last year. Tasar Village Authority Court has registered a complaint to the Chief Engineer of Rural Engineering Development, Manipur State Rural Development Agency against the same. Manipur State Rural Development Agency reportedly issued work order under PMGSY Phase 2 for 14 crore 46 lakhs 74,000 rupees to an agency named MS Morung and Sons to repair the road in December last year. In a video release, Tasar Village Authority Headman A.S. Sinmi said villagers are suffering due to the deplorable condition of the rain and situation is even more worse during monsoons. He condemned the concerned contractor and work agency for failing to begin work even after 6 months. He urged Manipur State Rural Development Agency to look into the matter within 1 week, else warned that the villagers will launch intense agitations.
PMGSY Phase 2 road construction from Ramva or Lampui to Lamlangkit via Tushar village, package number MN09231. Masiki work order December 2020 da MS Marung and Son Agency da Thokrabani. Adubu Hojik Pawa Tabak Amada Pangtok Taduna Laibagi Tama Kunja Mayamna Nungaidaba Pongtokpa Waina Chief Engineer da complaint letter Tajin Kre. Tushar village Kunja Mayamna Nungaidaba Pongtok Pasi concerned department na Atuba Madamda Tabak Waina Pangtok Piu.
Yanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radheshyam has inspected the ongoing repair of the roads running from Kakching to Lamidong under PMGSY. Relevant department officials accompanied the MLA during the inspection visit. Speaking on the sidelines, MLA Radheshyam said repair of the 6-kilometer stretch of the road was hindered owing to coronavirus pandemic. He assured that adequate measures will be taken to complete the road within the scheduled time mentioned in the work order. He appealed to members of local clubs and Meira Paibi groups to extend necessary help to ensure quality construction of the road.
Pasigi pak pasi sarang na koila thada usar na rani pan aduga matai da nungi sok le ro hum duni punna marigi aduga pak ko ge da bani aduga tha basina koini uji thare ba lepa ka nung basina foot kari inchi ni pan ga tha ba ge da bani aduga mathakta double layer gi WBM ta aha ma layer duna inchi taru ani suba layer duna inchi hongini special eba model eba road amani ate tawre ba PMGSY da gi top pak pasu hen ba tha ba so hen ba aduga
Unknown miscreants planted a Chinese hand grenade at the gate of one Kakching Tabam Sivakumar's residence in Singjamei Wama Khetri Lekai in Imphal East district today. Locals came across the hand grenade at around 10:30 a.m. and immediately informed Singjamei police station, following which Manipur bomb disposal team arrived and recovered the bomb safely and kept in the custody of Singjamei police station. 42-year-old Kakching Tabam Sivakumar, son of late K. Devananda, is a constable driver at Manipur Police Department. He is currently posted at Imphal West District Narcotics Cell. No outfit has claimed responsibility for planting the hand grenade. Human Rights Alert has urged the chairperson of Manipur Human Rights Commission to conduct magisterial inquiry into the deaths of 2 Myanmarese women who were under judicial custody at Sadbhavana Mandap at New Lamka in Churachandpur district. It may be mentioned that 29 Myanmarese who escaped from Myanmar military coup fled to Churachandpur district in March. Human Rights Alert mentioned that COVID-19 tests were conducted upon the 29 Myanmarese after they became ill and 9 individuals were tested COVID-19 positive. The 2 women, namely Ma Mint and Mukhai, were among those infected persons. They were shifted to Churachandpur District Hospital due to severity of illness. Ma Mint succumbed to her illness on June 6, while Mughai on June 8. Human Rights Alert held the state government responsible for the deaths of the two Myanmarese women. Human Rights Alert urged the authorities concerned to pay 20 lakh rupees each as compensation to the bereaved families and to provide right to food and right to health care to the surviving Myanmarese. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas. Large classroom, big library, even smart classes we have now. Expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start. 'Cause it all begins with you. UNESCO School, excellence in education.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India reported a total of 46,617 new COVID-19 confirmed cases during the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, country's COVID tally stands at 3,458,251, out of which 5,09,637 are active cases. India reported 59,384 recoveries in the last 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases in the country to 2,95,48,302. India's recovery rate stands at 91%, while death toll has reached 4,312 with the addition of 853 new COVID fatalities. Over 34 crore people have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 18 crore 35 lakh 15,000 people and above 39 lakh 73,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 16 crore 79 lakh 99,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 48 lakh 88,000 in the world. All Manipur Kidney Transplant Patients Welfare Association provided medicines to 25 kidney transplant patients for the first phase today. Association General Secretary T.H. Badnan, Media Advisor P.H. Lanajit and NR Media Proprietor NR Rajesh handed over the medicines to 25 kidney transplant patients by utilizing KTP COVID-19 Relief Fund opened by the association. Kidney patient members of the association may contact their General Secretary at 977-457-5617 for help. All Manipur Midday Meal Workers Union has extended full solidarity to the nationwide protest called by Midday Meal Workers Federation of India on better food and permanent employment and no to forced labor on July 11. President of All Manipur Midday Meal Workers Union, Sanasam Maino, said that the protest will be held in demand for increasing of minimum wages of the midday meal workers against privatization of midday meal scheme to distribute no less than 10 kg of rice per month to the family members of the midday meal workers and others. He appealed to all the midday meal workers of the state to extend solidarity to the upcoming protest.
Workersingda paujin pizari maramdi akoi si tang taramathoida akoi akanba protest sama lei adu akoi na Delhi chalaga pangthokpudu yadrabanina yamna thuna kuksingna magi jaga singna maram chana protest tawinaba 국신기 mafamdani maramdi karigino haibada mase aikoigi wages hengalaknaba ari aikoigi regular tananaba asugumba yamma akanba instruction ama dilindagi lakpadagi aina kuki workersingda paujilisi.
Farmers of Hayel Local and Taubal district have rented private water tankers for irrigation of crops owing to the late onset of monsoon this year. Speaking to media on the matter, Secretary of Kangabok Development Society and Kiran Kumar says that Hayel Local had produced abundant crops earlier, but crop production has been delayed this year due to scanty rainfall. He also pointed out the failure of the irrigation canals in the area. He urged the authorities concerned to take stock of the situation at the earliest. BJP Manipur Pradesh State Executive Member O. Malesh today launched Green Nauriya campaign on the occasion of the birth anniversary of BJP founder Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. Speaking at the event, O. Malesh said 3 plantation drives will be carried out across Nauriya Pakanglapa constituency during the campaign. Various seedlings were planted at Meira Khong Maril today. Farmers of Bishnupur district are distressed over the possibility of crop failures due to lack of adequate irrigation. Press release from CPI Manipur State Council urged the state government to take necessary measures to utilize the Moirang low-level canal at the Loktak Lake for irrigation purposes without further delay. Medium to heavy rainfall is expected in both hill and valley regions in Manipur in the upcoming few days. As per a report from India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati, widespread rainfall is expected in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ziribam, Chandil, Churachandpur and Perjol district today and tomorrow. Most places in Ukhrul and Thengnopal district will also receive rain, while rainfall will occur in some isolated places of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, None, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching district. Most places in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ziribam, Chandil, Churachandpur and Perjol district will receive rain on July 3 as well as Ukhrul and Thengnopal district, while rain will occur in some isolated places of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, None, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching district on this day. On July 4, many areas in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Thengnopal, Chandel and Churachandpur and Perjol district will receive rain, and few places in Imphal West, Imphal East, None, Bishnupur, Thoubal district. On July 5, many places of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Ziribam, Chandil, Churachandpur and Perjol district will receive rain, and few places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching district. As per a report from ICAR Unit Lamphel, in the last 24 hours, Manipur received 3.3 mm rainfall. All Manipur indigenous Thangta and 100 ever horse riding team have appreciated Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren-led government for recently removing roads from the jaw of the statue of Kangla Shah, a mythical creature inside the Kangla fort. The same was announced during Thangta teachers-students meet inside the Kumanlam Park today. They have wished for the removal to bring good omen of peace and prosperity in the state. All Club Organization, Association and Mairapai Bilob, Akom Lob, Kanglei Park held its 21st Foundation Day celebrations today. Akom Lob members, led by its president Sanit Soraisam, donated food items to the inmates of Yaibilen Children Home in KB and Old Age Home in Nambol on the occasion. Now the sports news. Peru will clash with Paraguay in the first quarterfinal of the 47th Copa America football tournament on July 3, 2:30 a.m. IST. The match will be played at Brazil Brazil is hosting the tournament since June 14 under the aegis of the South American Football Confederation, with the participation of 10 teams divided into 2 groups. While in the second quarterfinal match, Chile will face against Brazil at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow. Peru, Paraguay, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, Colombia, Argentina and Ecuador are competing in the quarterfinal matches. Spain will take on Switzerland in the first quarterfinal match of the ongoing 16th Euro Cup 2020, being held under the aegis of Union of European Football Association. The match will be played at Russia tonight at 9:30, while Belgium will play against Italy in the second quarterfinal match at Germany tomorrow at 12 noon. Before we end, a quick look at the headlines once again. Center Russia's 6th high-level multidisciplinary public health teams to 6 states reporting surge in COVID-19 cases, including Manipur. Manipur reports 656 new COVID-19 cases and 13 deaths in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate on July 2nd touches 13.61%. Ivilbong police arrest man who posed as Chief Minister's relative, officer of a drug case. BJP National General Secretary Organization BL Santosh chairs joint meeting of BJP MLAs, ministers and MPs. Chief Minister LAITHANGBAM says BL Santosh's visit is historic. Manipur People's Party President L. Krishnadas seeks public support for strengthening the regional party and bringing back to its early glories. And India logs 46,617 new COVID-19 cases, 59,384 recoveries, and 853 deaths in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 97%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.